Welcome to the kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming. Welcome back to the kingdom, everybody, for the second battle in our Assault on Malhadra campaign. In our last game, the dwarves managed to pull out a victory, but at a very severe cost. Hadron suffered some serious wounds, and so for this battle, he is -1 to all of his rolls. The dice rolls that you saw in that game, yeah, they continued on when I was rolling for injuries. So he's -1 to everything. So I think this game, he's going to kind of sit back and do command and control. But we are doing the second map in the campaign book, and in this case, that one is called Cargo Bay. So the dwarves have now chased the robots down to the cargo bay where the robots are trying to maybe grab some technology, grab some resources, and then hop on their ship and get out. And the dwarves are trying to stop them. So the battle's taking place here in the cargo hold. However, at the same time as the battle is raging in the ship, the two fleets themselves are starting to fight. So as the ships duck and weave and fly throughout space, the cargo in this cargo bay can shift and move as we're going through it. So there's a chance that models might get crushed by containers, might have cranes topple over them. So there's environmental hazards in addition to the enemy models. We are using the exact same army lists as previously, so I'm just going to put a quick link up in the top right corner there if you want to go back and look at the army list from the previous campaign game. Same models. Nobody leveled up, nothing has changed, except Hadron is suffering that -1 to roll penalty. So let's now go to the objectives, the mission, and the deployment. So we have placed our objectives and we have deployed 4 objectives, special pieces of cargo. So we have a shield generator over here. We have a sacred relic over there. We have some kind of generator or transmitter over there. And then the dentist is looking for a patient over here. Now, unlike the previous mission, these ones do not move. So we're actually having to hold them by, they remain stationary. That'll be interesting once these cargo crates start to slip and slide and move all over the place. So
the dwarves have just been collecting random crap. It's like a yard sale.
Dwarves have deployed over here, and I just so happen to have had a high point in my deployment zone. So he's going to stay up there and just snipe all game.
There you go.
And over here, Josh has lined up like it's the Olympics, and he's doing the 100-yard dash. A couple other rules I forgot to mention. So in addition to trying to hold the objectives, you get 2 points for holding an objective. You get an additional point if it was an objective that your opponent placed. And the way Josh and I put them down, they're actually scattered. He put one on his side of the board and one on my side, so that will start making things a little interesting. You also get a point for killing off the most expensive unit in your opponent's army. In both of our cases, that's the named characters. And you get, interestingly, a point for killing the least expensive. So for me, that's Tara, the guy with the drill. And for Josh, that's the sniper.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, points abound. Terrain moves around. Let's get down. Folks, this is going to be a very, very quick game. According to the rules, it's only 4 rounds, no rolling dice to see if it goes forward. And even though we're playing on a smaller board, it says to play on a 4x4, we're playing on like a 2x3?
Yeah.
Maybe 2x4? The entire first round was in just movement. So Josh moved his robot snake to catch that objective. He kept his hero over here to seize that objective. over here with the dwarves. Hadrund ran, but unfortunately couldn't get within range to hold that objective. Balkar and Pulo are moving in on the central objective there, and Riff is moving up just into there. The only thing I had left is Burble, my sniper, and the only thing he can see is the robot snake, so he's going to take a pot shot, see what he can do, and that's a 4. So I hit you. You don't get regen, and don't roll a 1, AP 1.
Yep.
No, robot save.
Robot save?
No, 1 damage.
Down by 1.
So I'm a little ticked from last time.
I was about to say, I think I did, I think I used up all my luck on that last one.
We'll see. So, at the end of the first round, we now have to roll any objective that has been recovered. They kind of pop open the crate and see what's inside. So go ahead, Josh, roll for the radio tower there.
Radio tower? 1.
Oh, that's the bad one.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
So that means that it is toxic materials. So any unit within 3 inches of that marker is in dangerous terrain. So if you move that guy out, you got to roll.
Yep.
Roll for the Sacred Relic. 2, grenades. Any unit within 3 inches gets impact +1. So if you charge someone within 3 or I charge into you, basically we run in, grab a grenade on the way in from it and throw it at you.
Gotcha.
All right, now for Balkar and Pulo. Yeah, it makes sense that the dentist chair is toxic. No one wants to do that. So we have 2 pieces of cargo that are going to kill you, and apparently we're fighting over them. I'm having flashbacks
Dangerous terrain.
to a barbarian game where brain busting was a thing. Anyways, so moving on to turn 2.
Yep.
Robots get to go first, but the dwarves do have an ace in the hole. Yep. Terra decided to hide in the ductwork behind the scenes in the ship, and he's going to pop out somewhere.
Holy shit.
So at the start of term 2, this mission's actually kind of fun. We did one slight change. Yep. The rules say that everything moves to a corner.
Yeah.
But we thought that was kind of silly because if everything bunches to a corner, it's very unlikely anything's ever going to get squished. So instead, we did a table edge. So number 1 was the far table edge, 2 was over here, 3 was this table edge, 4 was that. And we rolled a 4, so you can see everything now has slid over this direction. And this side of the board's starting to look a little bit bare. Terra initially popped up hiding behind that blue canister, and then suddenly the canister slid away. Josh, unfortunately, the robot snake caught a container crashing into him. Yeah. Took a damage, and the Annihilator got rolled over by those barrels.
My guys are Axel Foley in the back of the cigarette truck in Beverly Hills Cop. Just piles of stuff just falling.
But his Annihilator did make a good save, robot repair, and managed to avoid the damage. The other thing that the mission isn't clear about, but we're playing it anyways, is not only does the terrain, when it shifts, does it push models, it pushes objectives. So the radio tower there, or the transmitter, and the shield generator both got pushed. So now Balkar's holding it without having to move.
Much.
But yeah, this will be good. I'm curious because we have 3 more rounds of the stuff moving. So who knows what could happen? Robots are first. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the 80085 has turned around and is attacking
It's an old code, but it
Terra.
checks out.
It's an old code, but it checks out.
Phase Glaive.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous AP4 attacks.
Yeah, if it goes off. Quality 3. There you go. And
I need 3 6s, and I don't have regen.
AP4.
So that's 3 wounds. On a 3+, he's dead.
Ooh.
No. So he's shaken.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to find a new member of the team. He does a great job of just,
Peggy's not
sitting there.
Too good for him right there.
His name's not Peggy. His name is Stanley. So if I'm going to lose a guy, Josh is going to lose a guy. So Sniper, shooting down the lane, can strip off that last wound on the robot snake, but only if I hit him. So here we go, hitting on a 2. Oh,
2. What's
that's
your
a
2.
AP? AP1.
AP1. All right, 5. No.
Oh, and you rolled a 1. That's 2 wounds now.
Yep.
You have to try
2
and regen.
wounds. Well, I can't regen.
Oh, you can't regen?
I think it's over 12. I can do my robot thing.
The magma ignores regen.
Oh, yeah, so it doesn't matter. But I can do my robot thing?
2 of them.
2 robot things.
6s. Go ahead and roll on Balkar
2 6s. Neither one.
Now that's 2 wounds.
Yes.
So on a 4+, I knock out the snake.
4+ he did.
Here comes a snake.
Do it.
He's gone.
He gone.
Revenge for the last time. Josh's sniper moves up along the crate to, well, he's already holding the objective, but reinforce it, and he's going to try and put a hole in Riff's forehead.
2.
That's a 2.
AP1.
I think Riff saves on a 3, so 4+. He's okay.
Nice.
So Balkar, having banked up those spell points, had 4 to spend. So he's going to spend 3 to cast a level 3 rune, which in his case is called the Rune of Cleaving. And I spent 1 more for it to go off on a 3.
Ah, the old Pam Anderson magic trick I see you're going for.
Okay, come on, 3+. There we go. So 2 enemy units.
2.
Within 12 inches. So
2
your
enemy
sniper
units. Yes.
and your annihilator take 2 hits. 0 AP.
2 hits each.
Yep.
Okay. So I got to do I'll do my sniper first. No AP, you said.
Yep.
Okay. And, oh yeah, dude, I've really messed myself up because he went over there to hurt that guy. Now he's out of range for all of his regen. Like, none of my robots
Now
get their
you see,
regen.
because I actually put him there thinking that even if you come after him, I'm pulling you away from
Pretty
everybody.
much.
All right.
And first up is the sniper. 4 up. Save 1. And then I got to do a 6.
Robot?
3.
Okay.
So 1 goes through on him.
And he only has 1, doesn't he?
He only has 1, yeah.
All right. On a 5 or a 6.
5 or 6. He gone. Well, this will be a quick
folks.
game. I'm excited about lunch. And then this guy over here.
He's got a little more staying power.
Yeah, we'll see.
He works out.
Annihilator, 3 up.
He's good.
Save both.
He's good.
Yeah.
Okay, now Balkar then, that was his casting. So now he's going to shoot his pistol at the Annihilator.
Yeah.
And miss with both of them. I guess he was just so excited about getting a spell off, he forgot to load the gun.
It happens.
I imagine getting, electric bolted in the face makes you mad. So the Annihilator's gone charging forward, and he's going to try and cut off the head of the dwarf team.
Sword, 4, going on 3s. 2.
2. These are AP.
AP1 rending. Yeah.
1 goes through, 1 does not. Regen from Pulo.
4.
No, so Balkar is down to 1. I will hit you back. 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, no AP though.
3 up. 1 goes through. He gets his robot mechanic BSery. No.
So you're down to, you took a wound, I took a wound. So Pulo being a bit bold here. He's going to step out in the open, partly to get away from potentially shifting terrain. But he is going to shoot over the dentist chair and try and strip off another wound. He doesn't have a lot, but I might as well try something. And he misses. So at the end of turn 2, the dwarves have taken a very steady lead. Over here, this guy got slapped around a bit by 80085. But in the middle, 2 robots taken out by a mix of cargo shifting around, a decent shot from a sniper, and then magic spells. So we have the dwarves have seized control of this objective from the robots. They continue to hold that objective, and they continue now to hold that one, because in that case, the proverbial mountain came to Muhammad, as it were. Balkar didn't move at all, but now he's got that objective. So the dwarves have a commanding lead, but since this is a campaign, it's still worth fighting out to possibly get experience points or to deny them to your opponent by killing him. So we'll move on after we shift all the terrain and see what happens at the start of turn 3. Okay, folks, take a look at the map. Can you tell which direction the cargo shifted? We rolled 4 again, and we rolled 5 inches again, so everything slid. The terrain has now moved 10 inches to the left from where we started. Hadrand here, he caught these barrels, and fortunately, before they crushed him, was able to hold them back. No damage here. Pulo was smashed by these containers, but he managed to get a shot of morphine into him before it was too late, so he's fine. Balkar just missed being tagged, although the robot lord, he He got hit, but he saved, didn't he?
Yeah, he saved on the mechanic.
And Riff, however, he wasn't able to get out of the way fast enough, and that green container slid past him and just pasted him along the floor. So the dwarves have lost one of their own. So we're returned to the battle over here.
3 up. 2.
2 glaives.
AP 4.
Needing 6s. Got 1, but unfortunately the other one is enough to take another wound. 4 plus.
4 plus. There it is.
And Tara's gone, and since he was my least expensive unit, Josh has picked up a victory point for killing him and an experience point for killing an enemy model. So Balkar, he only has 1 wound, so if I don't do something with him, Josh is probably going to pick on him anyways. However, I moved him to hold that objective, but that's dangerous terrain. It's a 6, so fortunately nothing happens to him. He's going to spend his 2 spell points to cast a powerful Brain Buster rune on you. On a 4 plus, you take a hit at AP 4. No, unfortunately nothing. Then he's going to shoot with his pistol. 1 hit, AP nothing.
So 4 up. There it is.
And he saves anyways. So Balkar, he's an expensive guy. And he really,
Kind of off and on.
yeah.
I'm going to go on ahead. I already know what I'm going to do if that helps. I'm going to go on ahead and just charge into you.
Yeah. Now roll your dangerous terrain.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 6. He's fine.
3 up.
2 again.
2. AP 1.
Okay, 1 goes through. Regen. No. Balkar falls on a 5 or a 6. Oh, he's gone. And I believe he is a hero. So,
But he's not your most expensive.
He's not my most expensive, but that guy will now get 1 experience for killing a guy and a 2 for killing a hero. So he may have just got 3 experience right there.
Nice. We still got to roll the... Yeah.
Would you like to consolidate?
Sure.
Alrighty, let's clean up some dice and we'll move on. I'm going to make use of my sniper still up here on his perch. Nice thing is he can't ever get hit by the terrain. He just travels along with it. But he's going to take a shot at the robot lord and hits you on a 5. So that's AP 1. Don't roll a 1. No regen.
And this is on the... Okay, yeah, so 3 up, AP 1. So 4 up.
And a 6. He's fine. Pulo, he's just going to stand right where he is and take a shot. No. He's my medic. He's not meant to do damage. He's just a straight shot there.
He's hanging out with
And
the
as far as my hero over here, I always forget his name, Hadrund. I really don't want him to run in. He's already been beaten up once. But I hold that objective, so let's rush him just to get away from potentially shifting cargo. So that is the end of turn 3. The dwarves still hold 2 objectives. The robots managed to seize back the transmitter. They've killed 2 units. So quite a bit has happened here. So we'll tally up the points as we move on to the very last round. Oh, and of course, we almost forgot it last round and then this round. Josh's army is at half.
Yep.
So we went back and re-rolled. Fortunately, his 2 models both passed, so nothing changed.
Yep.
But it's the end of a turn. Quality on this guy, he's fine. Quality on this guy, he's fine. So nothing happens. Dwarves are still above half, so no, they're not.
No, they're not.
Dwarves are below half.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Guys are going to start running. Hero, he's okay.
Hey.
Pulo, he's okay.
Nice.
Sniper.
Another 5?
No, Sniper's going to run. He's the safest person, and he's been picking stuff off, and he's just like, you know what?
No.
I'm done.
From up here, I don't think so.
I've done my job. I'm going. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Look at this. I'm liking this level. This is fun.
This is actually a lot of fun.
So over here, this half of the cargo bay is empty. The robot legion leader's just looking around. He's like, it's all sliding this way. Pulo got knocked over by terrain, and fortunately he didn't get knocked out, but he is now stunned.
Ever been so frustrated in the game, folks, you turn into Jar Jar Binks?
Hadron got bowled over by those barrels and lost a wound. The Annihilator got smashed by that crate and lost a wound. If we shift to the left one more time, he could potentially get crushed between all those crates over there.
Are you talking about Pulo?
I mean, at this point, we're just going to be playing on a desert scape. Next game, New Mexico. Sensing blood, the Annihilator is going to, well, he's going to go annihilate.
3 up.
2. Your guy seems to reliably hit.
He does have rending.
Okay, so 1 and 1. Well, it doesn't matter. Pulo only has a 5-up save anyways. Yeah. So we're needing 5s for both, or 6s. Neither one. Regen? Unless I can roll some redonkulous regen. Oh, got 1, but not enough. So he now has 2 wounds. 4 plus.
4 up.
That's a 5.
5.
Pulo's gone.
I'm just getting XP points at this. Well, actually, I get to claim the. I have to roll.
And yeah, roll.
I got to go back. I got to go.
Well, go ahead and roll. If he fails it, the dangerous terrain will change things. No, he's fine. Okay. So it's all good. So I only have 1 move, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna charge in.
Go for it.
Vengeance for Pulo.
Yes.
4 attacks. AP2.
Let's make that shirt. Hashtag vengeance for Pulo. I mean, it's worth trying to hit back.
Here we go. 4 attacks. AP2. That is a full house. Is it rending? It's rending. So you have 2 at AP4, 2 at AP2.
So 2 at AP4. So let's do the 6s first. No. Mechanical BSery? No.
So that's 2 wounds on him. So well, yeah, because I might have more.
Oh, I like your odds here. 2 more? No.
And then mechanical BSery. Oh, he saved 1.
3.
So 3 wounds total.
Yes.
So I'm going to need to roll a 4-up.
Jeez. Yeah.
Here we go. He's gone. I ran in with that big hammer and I smashed your spine.
Bang. I got smashed.
So that means just him.
He's going to go...
And that, folks, is the end of the game. Because it says in the rules, you do not roll for extended turns.
Now, does everything move one last time? Because that happens at the end of the turn.
Happens at the start of the turn.
Start of the turn.
Start of the turn. So, at the end of turn 4, the Robot Legions hold the Sacred Relic and the Radio Transmitter. The Dwarves hold the Dentist Chair and the Shield Generator. So, all of those points are basically going to cancel out.
So 2 and 2, right?
So, the Dwarves were up by 4 points. You never killed my most expensive. I never killed yours. We both killed the least expensive. So yeah, the Dwarves eke out a small victory of 4 points. So total of 16 to 12.
There you go.
This was a bloody game.
That was fun, though.
1 model with 2 wounds. Your guy, this guy is just a friggin' monster. He is. He kills things and he can't be touched.
I shouldn't have put him on that, but that was... That actually helped me kind of hold the line a little bit, because if I didn't have that rolling points every time, that would have gotten tough.
Yeah.
That would have gotten tough to come back from.
So if you guys purchased the Malhadra campaign, the cargo mission was a lot of fun with everything sliding around. Yeah. All right, folks, that one was definitely good enough. Try it out. Let us know what you think. We'll see you next time, and keep your dice on the table.